Ooh, welcome to the gold analysis. Alright guys, so today I'm just going to focus on this range, okay? I already talked about all the other levels yesterday. So, on the 1 hour, as you can see, we didn't test the body of that previous 1 hour that was an untested candle, okay? We just didn't touch the body, we just touched the wick, and that it was enough to hold the move down. So 1 hour holding the price down. Okay, we had this 1 hour range uptrend and a 15 range uptrend over there. And as you can see, after we broke that, the price just tries to hold that previous 15 that was already tested 2 times. It was tested multiple times here. Even this 15 has polarity. And as you can see, we were also trying to hold that 1 hour range trend. It was a really good trend here, guys. After we break that trend, the price goes back test the trend and the move just moves down 1%. Okay, so that was probably not the best option, but if you on the 1 hour saw maybe this candle here, because that creates an uptrend, a downtrend, sorry. As you can see, creates a downtrend. That was probably the best level for the short, okay? And the price just comes down almost 2%. I believe from the top is 2%. Okay, almost, no problem. So what we need to understand on this range, okay? We had this 5 untested. It was really almost nothing, not. So 15 range uptrend, as you can see. Okay, it was the right trend. Also the 1 hour. Okay, so I'm gonna delete the 1 hour. I was really liking this 15 because it was also a 15 that was holding the price on this range. Okay, as you can see, we tested multiple times. It tries to go up. It wasn't able because the time here was really getting compressed. Okay, the time between the trend and that hold was really getting compressed, and on the 5 we could probably already be broke. Yeah, we already. Oh, we didn't. There is no red candle opening and closing below the polarity here, only below that 15 candle, right? So that was also good. Yeah, as you can see, the price just moves up and down, tries to go up. It wasn't able, and boom, it just has a big rejection. And since we were creating a polarity level here, after we break that, the price just moves down. Okay, so let's try to understand where gold can go. I'm gonna delete these trends. We don't need this anymore. Let me just delete these levels on the lower time frames. Okay, even this 1 hour, as you can see, on the 4, sorry, this 1 hour also on the 4, it kind of looks really good because it breaks that on the 1 hour. It goes there also on the 4, and that was probably the best position for the short. Okay, guys. So let's try to understand where gold can go. We don't need this 4 anymore. It hold it here. It wasn't able to hold it anymore. It's just a resistance turning into support. Okay, so on the 4 we are kind of testing this 4 hour backside. I believe we already broke that on a 1 hour. Let me check. Yeah, we broke that here, so we probably don't need this trend anymore, but it might still um, go above that or below that and still move up or down. Okay, so I don't like more to check more than one back test on the trend. I'm gonna also, I believe I can delete this 1 hour. Let me check here. Yeah, maybe not, because we are probably going to adapt the trend on the future, because we did not test this 1 hour here. So I'm gonna keep this one, okay? and let's try to understand if this 1 hour is going to be able to hold the move, because we have that 4 hour previous uptrend. Okay, I kind of like this one, and I believe I told you guys this 1 hour untested was actually a good level for to hold the price, because it was a little below the 4 hour upturn. Okay, and if we come down here, that and the 1 hour polarity there, that those levels might be good levels for buy. Okay, we can still come down to this 1 hour, but we need to have a big week, because if we don't come down to this 1 hour here really fast and just move up, stay above the trend, okay, that is going to be a good one. But that's kind of risky, because if we actually come down this low, we might just break down the trend. Okay, let me check on the 4. Oh, sorry. Let me change this. 4. What? Maybe daily first. Yeah, maybe daily first for sure, because we have a daily untested candle here. Okay, I'm gonna move this one here. I don't want to go there. We have the wick, we have the body. Actually, the wick was kind of tested here, so I'm going to the body there. Let's check the 4. Okay. So this 4 kind of holds the price here. The 1 holds the price here. So we have a ladder, the 4 and the 1 hour, right? I don't believe this 4 might... Yeah, it can still hold. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna create this one here. Yeah, I believe that 1 hour is really the best for almost no risk. Yeah, this kind of was not tested. The backside here. Yeah, but we did test a week, right? I'm gonna keep those. It can also go to the daily. It's a little below the trend, so it can also go to the daily for them, sure. It can also go to the daily. Let me check. Yeah, polarity here is also good on a 4, as you can see. If we move this one here, that is a really good polarity level. It just tests that level and moves up 4%. Okay, that is a good one. I'm gonna keep it on a 1, but it is also good on a 4. That is probably the greatest level to go for almost no risk. Alright, guys. So we are still laddering down. I already tried to find the levels that can hold before we actually break down this trend. Okay, so that is probably the best price over there. Okay, we still have this 1 hour that was the base of this move. Okay, but I don't believe if we are going there, we are probably going to break the trend, maybe having a little bounce, back test the trend and moves down. Okay, so on the top, sorry, I'm changing this, I'm forgetting. 4 hour untested candle here. Let me mark that. Untested candle. Okay, we have the back side here. I'm gonna leave that one over there. We also have this one. It's kind of in the middle, so I need to go to the 1 hour and try to find the range, right? Polarity from the past. Yeah, I should have kept that 15. Sorry, I should have kept this 15 polarity. I'm actually going to move it here. It was that 15. I'm gonna keep this one. It was the body. Okay, it can turn that previous support into resistance. Okay, I don't know if we did already that on a 5. No, I believe not. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that. I don't want to know about this one for now. Okay, it's a 1 hour that can still hold the price down. Okay, we have kind of a good trend here, as you can see, from this candle to this candle. Okay, we broke on this one. We can adapt that over there. Let me check the 4. Yeah, I believe on a 4 might have a range trend here on a 4 also. Let me Mark that, see that on a 1 hour. The 1 hour is better. Okay, the 1 hour is better. Let me go to the 15. Okay, on the 15 we broke the level there. I'm gonna... No, I don't care about that, I believe. We might have a trend here, but I don't like this one. Yeah, it's just on the 15, and we have a lot of levels that were not tested here. So I believe this 1 hour it's kind of the better, but just on a 1 hour. On the 15, no, nothing. Nothing on the 15, I believe, guys. No good downtrend here on the 15. Maybe the 4 hour over there is the best one, but it's not really not good. Really not good. We might be creating a range trend here also on a 1 hour. Let me check that. Yeah, no, I don't like these trends. I don't like them. I don't like them. But we are still laddering down, right? As you can see, lower highs, lower highs. Okay. So on the top, I believe we just have this possible range, okay, for a short, or maybe, yeah, but if we come down here, it's like testing the top of the move again, so we might just break up, okay. This trend was already broken, but we still have this for here, okay. I'm gonna delete this one actually, because I believe we are not going. We just need to understand that on the creation of that trend, we have the candle here that was not tested, okay, so we need to pay attention to this level only. All right, guys, so this is my levels for gold. I don't believe we are going to hold anything. Maybe here, guys, maybe, because we are kind of trying to hold this little range. That was the little range that we created before we break that polarity level. So we can actually hold something here. Let me check that on a 4. I should have done that. No, nothing on a 4. Yeah, this is the last 1 hour untested candle on this range. And we might have polarity here. Yeah, we might have polarity there. Okay. I'm gonna mark this one. It's kind of not created yet. I don't even know if we test that. Yeah, it just doesn't touch that. So that one here, it's probably the best on a 1 hour. Okay. I'm gonna mark that. Not really sure we are going to hold these guys, but it can. Gold can really hold that. We might be creating actually a range trend here. Okay. Let me check this. Kind of back tests that. No, I don't. I kind of don't like this one. Yeah. So these are my levels for gold, guys. I hope you like. Give a like and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow.